so much for stopping back, or by if this is the first time that you are seeing my channel. If it is, please make sure that you subscribe to my channel by hitting the button below. There will be a notification bell that comes up. Make sure you click on it, so that way you also will receive notifications whenever I post something new. Now, I'm going to warn you, today is a trial and error type of a video with using nail polish to paint wine glasses. I have not tried this before. I tried to do some rock painting with the nail polish, was not very successful. Saw another video and thought, you know what, I'm going to give it another try, and if not, I'm going to get rid of the nail polish and be done. So anyways, I have painter's tape that I've used to paint up my wine glasses. Made sure I painted a space up around the top of the glass. Hopefully that will keep the water from going underneath. Not sure. Again, never done it before. Painted, or not painted, but taped up the stem and then tried to tape the base up. I may have gone overkill with this. I've definitely used a lot of tape. So we'll see what happens. So I did 2 glasses. I'm going to do 2. Obviously they're not going to be identical with this type of a painting. There's no way you're going to do identical, because it's whatever happens when you put the paint into the water. I have poured the water into this metal pan, let it sit out for a while, so it's not just coming out of the faucet. The video that I was watching said to work quickly, which I'm trying to. Not sure if I'm doing it quick enough, but to actually pour the paint in from the bottle and then just kind of go around. Now, they did experience some separation like we just saw, so we'll see if that has any bearing on how it turns out. Again, this is just a experiment to see how it goes. And they actually said to pour closer to the water, which I was not doing. So again, in my videos, don't do as I do. Do what I'm telling you. Alright, so we'll see what happens here. And they just kind of did this and did try to use a toothpick at some point. That kind of really didn't work. Well, I guess it did a little bit, but you do find that the paint will start to set up. The nail polish, I guess is what it is, will start to set up, so you may not get the best. And I got my glove. I'm going to put on a different pair of gloves. Make sure that you do wear gloves. The couple times that I was doing, and I'm probably taking too long, but the couple times that I did this with rock painting, it didn't work very well because, well, it didn't work very well, but I kept getting it all over my hands. And you just kind of turn it. The problem I'm having is I need to get a better container, because with the way the glasses are, I want to get more of the base of it and not have it go inside. You can take fingernail polish remover and go inside and clean that up, need be. But see what I'm saying? I want more towards the base of the glass, and I'm finding that that's a little bit more difficult to do. Let's do some more pouring here real quick. And I got that all over my glove. Awesome. Well, we might just be doing one today. Again, experiment, experiment, experiment. I feel like a mad scientist some days with all the stuff I'm trying to do. But whatever. Right? It'll be interesting. You know, sometimes they make it look easier than it is, and if you have somebody else trying it, they may give you a better idea. Maybe it's not so easy. And this is all new polish, so I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and dip in my next glass. Like I said, just dip in my next glass and see. And you know, if you don't have any expectations as far as where it lands on the bowl of the glass, then I wouldn't worry about it too much. I just wanted to try to cover it the best I could. And you can see why I say you're not going to get two that are alike. It's just not going to happen. But you might find yourself having some sparsities on the bowl itself. So I don't know if we keep going here and just keep dipping it in, but you can see why I wanted to cover the glass as best I could with tape. Now, one of my fears will be when I go to remove the tape, is it going to pull some of this off? Which that's a very good possibility. Something like this might be best kept to stemless, because I know oops, no, my glove's stuck, to stemless glassware instead of using it with this type of glassware. I'm going to switch gloves again, go back to my first one. That way you can just stick it down in there and then pull it back out and be done. Okay, so I'm letting this sit, which probably let it sit too long. I don't know. I just have I don't know, do I just grin and bear it, dip it in there, or just say, hey, that's the best I can do with it. I just want to get it better coverage. I'm trying to think of if you can think of a good container that would be kind of awesome to have one that somehow or another was more graduated, you know, to where you kind of leaned a little bit, if that makes sense. I'm definitely getting a lot of it on my gloves. So that's why I say definitely use gloves. And I have a drying rack set up over here. I'm going to allow it to dry before I attempt to take off the tape. I don't know. I'll come back and let you know how it worked as far as removing the tape and the paint itself, if it came off or not. But here you go. Another trial and error type of thing. Not sure if it worked very well. I did get a little bit on my hand, and so that'll probably be there for a little bit. I have tried to use fingernail polish remover in the past, and it's really kind of difficult even with that to get it off. So anyways, if you like this video of what to do, what not to do, then give me a big thumbs up, share with your friends, make sure you subscribe, and until the next video, have a good one.